Like, Axl, we're yelling at Brent.
We're fighting over a roll. Things are getting dire here in the kitchen, alright? Actually, better come through with some cash, because I don't know how long I'm going to be able to cook for you, okay? So today, we are going to make some enchiladas, which means we've got to get started a little bit early. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon. We're going to have enchiladas tonight. So the first thing I'm going to do is make the beef so that it can cook down the crock pot and get ready to shred so we can put it in the enchiladas for this evening. I'm also going to try to make my own corn tortillas today. So we are going to add some olive oil to the pan. Ooh, that pan is hot, hot, hot. There we go. Big old hunk of beef. I'm going to sear it. It's already seasoned, salt and pepper. It's going to go right in the pan. Remember what I told you about beef when you're searing? Put it in the pan, leave it alone. Don't mess with it. If you start playing with it, it'll stick to the pan. So just let it go. It's going to take about 8 minutes on each side to really render out the fat on one side and get a good sear on that. And then it's all going to Axl, you look cute today! Yay! Good, yeah. If you can run around my kitchen wearing that, you're fired. I don't care if you can cook.
You can burn everything.
Okay, into the pan, we took the meat out, we seared it on all sides, rendered some of the fat off the edge, and we're going to put 1 onion sliced up pole to pole, that's going in, and some garlic. Get the garlic in there, there we go. There's 4 cloves of minced garlic in there. And some coriander seeds. I haven't even opened up yet. There we go. Some seeds of coriander. Not very much, about a little bit of handful there. And also some cumin. Now you can use cumin seeds or crushed cumin, ground cumin. I have ground cumin, so I'm just going to use that. And I like cumin, so I'm going to put a fair amount in there. Okay. Stir that all up in the oil and the fat that was rendered off. Whoa! See that?
Be careful.
See how dangerous it is in my kitchen? The onions and the garlic have been cooking real nice with the spices, the coriander. So now I'm going to add some, these are dried chilies that I reconstituted in some hot water for about a half hour. There are different kinds of chilies. One is ancho chili. The other one, these teeny weeny little ones, boy, these are deadly. So I only have 2 of these. I picked them up in Spain. If you're ever traveling, really pretty much anywhere, and you don't have a lot of money for budget for souvenirs or space either, I buy spices at the local grocery stores, and then I get to use them all year long, and I really like that. So I got those in Spain. 4 tomatoes chopped and seeded. You go in there. 1 jalapeno seeded and chopped. 1 cinnamon stick. I have picked up all the really great brown stuff on the bottom of the pan. I'm going to turn the heat off. I'm going to put everything in this pan into the crock pot. About 2 cups of chicken broth.
Your phone is very...
I know, my phone is singing. Okay. And this is going to cook. I'm going to put it on. What time is it? It's 12:38. So that took very long to prepare. Put the lid on it, and I'm going to cook it for about 4 hours on high. I might pull that down a little bit, but let's see how it does on high for 4 hours. I pulled the roast out of the crock pot. I gave it a few good slices to see if it was cooked, which I knew it would be. Now it's just a matter of shredding. So 2 forks, pin a piece of it down and shred it up. Just peel the meat off of it. It should come apart in some nice stringy chunks, sort of. Then take your pieces, put them in a bowl. You do that to the whole roast till you get it all shredded up. We shredded up all the beef from the roast using the 2-fork method. Got a lot of fat left over. I don't like fat in my food. I pulled that out. Now, what's left over in the crock pot, which is over here, is the cooked down tomatoes, onions, garlic, chilies. Okay, so I'm going to pull out the cinnamon stick, which is right here. Alright, I'm going to pull that out and we're going to throw that away. The rest of this is going to go in the food processor. We're going to blend it up and we're going to mix it with the meat. Yeah. Okay, you see that? Beautiful, blended up, everything that was in there. So we're just going to pour it right over top of the meat. Nice and thick. There we go. Woo! Yay. There. Okay. So that's what we have for our enchiladas, and we get that in a bigger bowl and mix it all up. Maybe. Ta-da! Big bowl. Alright. Forks here. Yeah. I'm going to make my own enchilada sauce because I don't want to use the canned stuff. You know, we have a whole moratorium on canned foods here in this house. So, first thing we're going to do is 3 tablespoons of a vegetable oil. I'm using a canola oil, but you get the picture. I'm going to heat that up. Unbelievable. My kitchen is a freaking disaster from one end to the other. And when the oil heats up, which it will here, yeah, right away. And then a tablespoon of flour to make a nice little slurry in there. Okay. To the flour and oil that's cooked for a few minutes here in the pan, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of chili powder. Stir that up. And about 10 ounces of tomato paste. Now, I didn't have 10 ounces of tomato paste. I had 6. So I actually took some tomato sauce. And if you take tomato sauce and you cook it and reduce it down by half, you've got yourself tomato paste. That's pretty much what it is. So I've got tomato paste here. Stir that up. It's going to make it nice, dense. I am going to use some more. I do have a can of it. And then some oregano, dried oregano. A little bit of that. And our cumin, which we put in pretty much everything. There we go. And stir that up. Two cups of chicken broth. And if you're wondering how I know it, because I used half of it in the beef today, so I have 2 cups left. There we go. Stir that up. There we go. Okay, we're going to let that cook, and we will have homemade enchilada sauce, which is going to be a lot better for you than the canned kind. I'm thinking no. I'm thinking no. I mean, really, if this was Axl's kitchen, I might go the extra mile, but it's not.
To do what? What are you talking about?
Well, olives and sliced up tomatoes and
Yeah, I'm
lettuce and
talking
stuff.
about it.
That's right.
No, you don't love me anymore? Okay, I see how it goes.
Okay, I drove 332 miles for dinner, and this is all I get, huh? Of course, I stopped at Miles and slept for a day too.
Yeah, you just
Do you want a can of black olives? I'll open one for you
No,
too. Are
you
you
do
sure?
whatever
Are you
you
sure?
want. I'm
Because
just
I can do it.
no.
I think I have it in
Talk to
here.
Mr. Wonderful here.
that's Mr.
Okay, Axl, You know, it'll just take me a minute. All right, so Axl, look, we actually did make enchiladas, even though we screwed up the tortillas really, really bad. But we had other ones. So
we didn't screw them up. We just didn't read the instructions.
The royal we, meaning somebody else but me, did not read the instructions on how to make them.
Somebody else but me. I think I'm trying to do the
Okay, take two.
I screwed up the tortillas. It was my fault.
Read all the instructions.
Lucky me.
Not have to.
I'm taking full responsibility.
9 and 12. I don't understand why it didn't work out.
But luckily for me, we had corn tortillas in the refrigerator that we use, and so now we have a tray of corn tortillas, and then we ran out of those, so we made 3 flour tortilla burros that are enchilada style. Wonderful, they're going to be fabulous. And we're going to put them in the oven as soon as the oven heats up, and then we're going to eat. Carry on, my friends. Keep on talking.
Heats up.
Well, the oven is, yeah, it's not quite.
I'm hungry.
Axl's making you nervous.
We didn't know we were putting something in the oven. So we.
I'm gonna have a slice of pizza now because I'm gonna die.
It's 7:10. I said we need it 7. It's 7:10.
So you're 10 minutes late.
10 minutes late. 10 minutes.
No. It takes like half an hour to cook those.
It'll take 15 minutes. They're already cooked. All they have to do is heat up and melt the cheese. That's it. That's all we have to do.
She's an hour late, Axl. Maybe you could go practice a little bit.
Is this one your practice? I don't want to leave you alone.
No, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. It's me and Axl. We're good. I'm not alone.
She's been here like an hour and already she gets what we already know.
Yeah, it's me and my imaginary friend Axl Rose.
Then I'll film
Don't
my
worry.
No, I'm like that too.
Don't worry. We're covered. So while the party commences in the other room, we have enchiladas with flour tortillas. This is basically burritos enchilada style. And then we have beautiful cooked beans with onions, garlic, and spices. Then over here, if I can't even reach that far, wait. There we go. Go that far, and this is our enchiladas right here with beef, cheese, and corn tortillas. Unfortunately, they're not homemade corn tortillas, but they are corn tortillas. So we are going to eat them. We're going to love them.